Dude, that is so weird. Every first attempt of the day, it doesn't start the timer at 0. I don't understand why that's happening. Not a big deal, but it's weird. Yo, what's up, Spike? Yo, thank you. I'm glad we finally were able to get something pretty good. Run was definitely solid. Not just yet. I want to at least get a 117 before I switch. I think 116 might be possible, but I don't know if I want to grind it out that much just yet. But that being said, I have been enjoying playing this, so we'll see. I was considering going back to 90% casual though. That'll be a little bit more of a grind, probably, but you know, we'll see.
Just cut me out of this straitjacket. No one's getting out of here alive. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's we'll see what happens, cause with work during like during the week or weeknights, you know, I have less time to grind, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, I can still do, I don't know, we could like do a few runs during weeknights or whatever, and then if we don't get anything going, switch to something else. A bit shorter, you know, but definitely on days where I don't have work, I can grind a lot more, which is nice. But we'll see. I mean, a lot of this category does carry over to regular 90%, so it's not like it's completely different. But it has been since December of last year that I PB'd in that run, so would be nice. It's actually the longest the 90% record has stood for a while, I think, like a few years. Maybe even since like 2018, 2019, I want to say. Want to change that. I just haven't really, well, I mean, because I was a little burnt out when I got the 58, I think, or starting to get burnt out. But also, we haven't found any like big new skips or like strats or anything like that. Like big time save making me want to come back and go for like 57 or something. You know, like 57's not really doable yet still. Yeah, I think. I mean, the record. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, in 2017, Schwen had the record. I mean, he did have the record a bunch of times. Like him and Looney were trading it back and forth. But then Schwen got a run in 2017 that I believe was the record for like almost or maybe over 2 years. And then in 2019, I forget the exact timeline. I've been doing a little bit of research. I don't remember all the exact the exact timeline, but yeah, it started to get a lot lower in 2019. But I think that is one of the longer periods. Or that is from like, at least from like 2016, 2017 on, that is definitely the longest the 90% record has stood. Come on. Okay, I was like, they killed him in like 2 hits. I was like, we're on hardcore, right? Okay. Yo, thanks for the follow. And then Radish had, his 120 at 25 was the record for several months. I think that was like the next time the record stood for like that long. But I believe the current the current record it might be the longest the any percent record has stayed the same since like 2019 or like 2017 to 2019. And part of that is just because we haven't been finding new time saves and stuff. Because ever since like 2020, like we've just been like blowing the game up and finding like all kinds of stuff. And even if we went like a few months without finding anything big, we would then eventually find stuff and the game would go down by a lot more. But it has slowed down quite a bit. Part of that's just because not a lot of people are really looking. Like, no, besides, I mean, at least as far as I'm aware, besides me, people aren't really glitch hunting the game right now. And I don't even spend that much time doing it, But it also kind of feels like there's not much to find right now. Or not even that there's not much to find, it's just like, I don't even know what to look for. I don't really have a lot of ideas, There's a couple of things I'd like to, like in theory, we could maybe find, but I don't even know how to begin looking for them. There's a weird 0G glitch in Chapter 1 I want to try to recreate, but I don't know how I would do that. And there's always the wrong warp meme, but I would also have no idea how to go about even starting to look for that. And even if you get the wrong warp, you still wouldn't be able to beat the game yet. So, if anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, there's hold on, let me do this first. I can explain. It's a good meme. Cannot believe I landed that shot. And that one too, wow. Oh, I thought I could dodge him. Oh, I missed like 2 shots. Oh, they hit me too. Ah, that was almost so good. I have a lot of these fights that are almost like really good, and then something dumb happens. I swear, like every time I hit the left, or I guess his right arm off without missing a shot, some bullshit happens. This isn't a huge deal, it's whatever. Oh, it's nice to have a run where I did in Gold Chapter 1 as well. I'm pretty sure my last PB did Gold Chapter 1, so we were always in the red. Out of the first level. I might still be here. I'm not sure. Unless we saved like a second. No, we're losing time. It's fine.
You said you could fix it, right? Only if you tram station. Get moving.
Alright. Oh, so okay, so the wrong word meme. Alright. So there is a, there's an address in memory in the game that that stores a value, and it's called your new game checkpoint, right? And it's the value is it's just a checkpoint value, and it's pretty much what it sounds like when you hit new game. It just loads that checkpoint. I don't know why it's set up that way, because like I mean casually you always would just start from the beginning of the game, the intro cutscene. So I don't know if it was like a debug thing or what, like for testing, but that's how it works. Usually by default, it is just the intro cutscene, like the very first checkpoint in the game. And that's actually how the cutscene skip mod works, if you want to call it. Well, I mean, it's not like a mod that runs in the background or anything, but that's how we remove the intro cutscene. Is we just change that value to be the second checkpoint in the game, right? The one right after the intro cutscene. So that's what happens. You start a new game and it just loads you at that checkpoint. But if it tries to load the new game, if it tries to load you in after you hit new game and it doesn't recognize the value as a valid checkpoint, it'll put you in a default position, and that default position is the very beginning of Chapter 14, which is the last level in the game, because technically chapters 14 and 15 are just one level, even though they're divided into chapters, so to speak. But they are actually one level. So if you could, and it doesn't. The crazy thing is too, you don't even have to get it to be like a specific value. It just has to you just have to change the value to something else, basically, because if you are able to change it to something, and it's not an exact value that matches another checkpoint in the game, it will just put you there. Like, you would just have to, like, if you could literally just change like one part of it, because it's like a string, I think. But if you could change it at all, it would be like corrupted, I guess. Yeah, but like I said, if it can't recognize it, then it would just put you there. Because each cutscene in the game has an ID, like a string associated with it, I believe. So like, there's one. I mean, you don't get them in hardcore, obviously, but you know, there's one coming up here. You would normally get like right about here. So you know, if you change that value to be that, or to match that checkpoint, and you start a new game, it would put you there, for example. You know, but yeah, if it can't recognize it as one of the ones in the list that it has of like all the checkpoints in the game, then it just puts you in the last level. So yeah, the idea is you would somehow change that value. No idea how you would do that. Obviously, like I have no idea. But if you could do that, you would then quit to the menu, do new game again, and you'd be in the last level. So, a little bit of a meme, but I mean, maybe it's not impossible. Well, okay, but then the only other problem though is when it spawns you in at that default location, you also don't have any guns, and if you don't have a gun equipped, you can't aim, so you can't use kinesis, and that soft locks you in one room in chapter 14. So you would also have to find a way to get past that, which we currently don't have. But my take is, or my thought is, man, if we can find a way to wrong warp to the end of the game, surely we can find a way past one door, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how you would do it, but like, come on. There's no way we can wrong warp to the last level of the game and then not beat it. That would suck. So yeah, besides stuff like that, I don't have a lot of ideas at the moment for time saves. I mean, there's some things we know we would be able to do if certain things worked, we just haven't figured them out. Like, if you could get into this 0G area in front of me here without triggering this cutscene, you could probably skip... You would either be able to skip the whole train fight at the end of chapter 2, or you might even be able to skip like almost all of chapter 3. Because you could punch hover pretty much to the end of chapter 3. Just not sure. No one's really routed that out to see what the fastest place to punch hover to would be, just because we don't even... Well, one, we don't even have a way to get in the 0G, and nobody spent the time trying to see if you can clip out of that room, because the collision's really weird there. Like, usually you can clip out of any 0G area, but that one's a little weird. But, like, so there's some stuff like that. It's like, yeah, if you could get in that room, you might be able to skip, like, this whole part, and... Well, you could definitely skip this part, but you might be able to skip chapter 3 also, so I don't know. I think there's a few other things like that. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's like, yeah, if we could do this, then you could skip this part of the game, but we just don't, that step is missing, you know? Like, we have no way to get out of bounds there. Nice. Pretty good fight. I know what you're saying, Spike. And that is actually something I do like about this game, is even as broken as it is now, there is still a pretty good balance of, you know, playing the game, you know, normally. And like this section coming up here, and the one we just did, you know, is glitchless. It's just doing the combat fast, and I like that there's still some of that in the run. I mean, Personally, I do like runs with a lot of skips and glitches and things like that, but it is fun when that's not also like the entire game as well. Like I get what you're saying. It's nice when games have a balance. That being said, I would definitely welcome even more skips in this game. Especially like, you know, like, I mean, even if it was just skipping that train fight there, that'd be really cool. Like, that's a part of the game that's been pretty solid. Like, unable to be broken for a long time.
The bad ones. The more I remember, the more my head hurts. I keep seeing the symbols. Do you know the symbols too, Isaac? In him, they keep seeing his face. Shit, tell me.
Hey Dana, there's this crazy guy that keeps contacting me. I saw him back at the hospital.
Nolan Strauss. He was a patient in the project, just like you.
Yeah? Well, why was he there? What does he want?
He's a psychopath, Isaac. Stay clear of him. He murdered his own wife and child.
Okay, I'll be careful. Dana.
Man, if we did find that though, like train skip,
This looks like a unitology.
and skipping like a good chunk of chapter 3,
There's an old maintenance access
that'd be
point
pretty
there
wild.
that'll take you through the waste disposal system and
Won't
into
lie,
the
that'd be
Stay sharp.
that'd be pretty insane. I wouldn't mind skipping more of this level. There's a lot of like elevators and waiting around and stuff. It would. I'm not sure what we would do about the weapon route, because I guess you would go shop in chapter 4. I don't even know what you would do, actually. Because if you don't get the line gun, then you would lose. You wouldn't be able to do Tormentor skip in chapter 5. So like if you skip to like around this area, for example, there aren't any stores. Like you would have to. Oh, there we go. You might have to like just go use the store in chapter 4, or just not do it, not do Tormentor skip. But I mean, if you're skipping like that big of a chunk of the level, it might actually be worth it to not do Tormentor skip, which would be weird. Also, yo, thank you for the good luck Halo Snow, by the way. And thank you as well, Mayo. That would be cheating and is not dev intended way to play the game, so you should stop now. So true, dude. Man, that was so funny in the Discord too. It was like, you're telling me you can beat the entire game without the suit? Because I was just reading through the very beginning of the Dead Space Discord, you know, doing some more research for the 90% documentary and stuff. And it was funny because I just saw that message from 2017, like 6 years ago, like, man, I wish we could skip the suit. So I just responded to him and I was like, I have good news. I mean, I don't know if Schwinn has been watching runs anytime recently. I mean, if he's seen runs in the past, like, 2 years, he's probably seen the suit skip. Yo, what's up, Mountain Man? Yeah. Shoutouts to Schwinn. He actually, his tutorials he made were the first tutorials I watched to learn this game. Like, to learn any percent. People speedrun this game? There is a joke ending to Callisto. You have to wait like... Wait, oh, is that actually how you get it? You just have to wait for like 5 minutes?
Found you! Into the church, hurry!
I assumed it was like you got to get like a certain amount of collectibles or something, but damn, you just gotta wait there. Kind of fitting for Callisto. Just gotta sit there and do nothing. That's cool though. I actually did watch the joke ending like on YouTube after my first playthrough because I wasn't sure how to get it. And yeah, it is it's something. How do I like the Ballisto DLC? I thought it was okay. I forgot to practice this. Yeah, okay. That'll work. Yeah, okay, nice. You're gonna get second try a lot. Okay. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like how I felt with Callisto, like the main game. It's like pretty fun, but then it gets like a little repetitive, and there's some things that are a bit annoying, and it's just like, especially in the DLC, man. Holy shit, there were way too many vents that you have to crawl through. Like, I mean, they sort of spiced it up with a couple of them, adding some hazards where you gotta just like turn around and run away in the vent, but man, there were just way too many of those. Just way too many things like that where you're just not doing like pretty much anything. And sometimes it would be like go through vent, get out, watch like a you know, valve turn animation, and then crawl through another vent, and it's just like, or like crawl through a vent, pick up an item, crawl through the same vent and go back, and it's just like, man, can we not do this? Can we have anything else, like any other piece of level design? I don't know. In my casual playthrough, I literally was like, dude, I swear to God, if there's another vent in the next like 15 seconds, and there it was, the only way to get out of the room, crawl through a fucking vent, and I was just like, man. Admittedly, there were less shimmies than the main game, but they just replaced them with fucking vents, dude. Also, I thought the story was weird. Not a huge fan of the ending. I saw some people actually saying like, you know, I liked it because it was like really dark and didn't necessarily give like a happy ending and stuff. And it's like, I mean, sure, if you liked it, that's cool and all, but like also, man, I don't know. To me, it's like just because it's dark doesn't mean it was good. I was like, I don't feel like it was particularly satisfying after the, you know, cliffhanger, whatever you want to call it, after the main game ending. It's just like, really? We waited all that time for that?
You still with me? I've reached the top of the church.
You're almost here. I'll be waiting by the shuttle.
I don't know. Pretty much more of the same? Pretty much, yeah. I heard, it was either Looney or somebody else said it was pretty much all like the worst things of the main game condensed into a shorter experience. And that's like kind of how I feel about it as well, honestly. But it's still okay, like it's not bad. I mean, I still think the main game is like a 6.5 out of 10. So if I were to give the DLC rating, it's probably also like a 6 or a 6.5.
Choice, Isaac. I told you there was a cure and you came running.
Why are you doing this? Why can't everyone just leave me alone?
Yeah.
Huh?
You're a dangerous secret, Isaac. EarthGov won't leave you alone because they're afraid you'll destroy their marker. After all.
Yeah, it was okay.
You did build it.
What are you talking about?
I would say if you were thinking about buying it, if you can get it while it's on sale. And that's how I feel about the main game too. Like, it's not bad. I would not recommend it to everybody. But if you do really want to play it, make sure you get it on sale. Because I don't know if it still is, but the full season pass is like 15 bucks. Or at least it was when I picked it up a couple days ago. So if it still is, definitely grab that. Or if just the DLC by itself is on sale as well, maybe just grab that too if you don't want like Riot mode and all the other skins and Contagion mode and whatever.
The last thing we want is for him to die.
But yeah, a lot of the same. Like, the combat can be fun, but then they kind of just spam a lot of the same enemies at you over and over again, and it gets a little more repetitive. And then especially when it gets swarmed by a lot of enemies, it's just kind of frustrating. And I also did play on maximum security my first playthrough, and also like main game, there were a lot of weird difficulty spikes where it's like, yeah, this isn't too hard so far, and then all of a sudden, oh my god, this room is impossible. And there's a lot of rooms like that that feel way harder unless you do them a really specific way, and then they're really easy. Like, I could not beat the final boss. Man, I was just getting destroyed. And then someone was like, yo, literally just spam the hammer, like, stun attack. And I just did that and I beat her first try. And I was like, man. Also, I didn't have this issue as much in my casual playthrough, but I felt like it was even worse in doing some speedruns. Man, that hammer, the stun attack, feels like it should be way better. Like, a lot of times it just doesn't break boxes that are right in front of you, and the enemies have very weird amounts of iframes to be able to just not get stunned by that shit. Like, you'll slam that shit down in front of a bunch of enemies, and like one of them will die, and the rest will just stand there, and nothing happens, and then they just hit you, and it's like, really, dude? It's like, alright, here's this busted hammer, you can one-shot a bunch of these, you know, this hallway full of enemies now. It's like, alright, it's sick, that sounds awesome. And it just doesn't fucking work. Like, I don't know if they did that on purpose so you couldn't just spam it and it would just destroy, actually just melt everything, like make it too easy. But I mean,
Are you there? Can you hear me?
shit, dude.
Look, it's over.
Hey, buddy. Radish.
No, it's not over. At least not yet. Isaac, we...
Sekiro without the parry? Yeah, dude.
You mean the marker?
I mean, that's the frustrating thing, too, is like, when the game is fun, it actually is really fun, but then there's just a lot of weird, annoying stuff.
Time is running out for me and for us.
Tross, where you going? Shit.
They were afraid of us after the sessions. I remember. They took us to the machine for our sessions, for the steps.
I don't remember any sessions.
You're lucky you don't remember. When you do,
Okay.
he starts coming back.
Who? Who comes back? Who?
Look at you.
That wasn't great, but I was trying not to get all the swarm on me, which honestly isn't even that big of a deal. I shouldn't worry about it too much. That looks pretty good. It's almost too far left, but I think it's fine. One. $20. $30. $40. 50. $60. $70. $80. $90. $100. 1, 2. $10, 11, 12, 13. Oh boy. And it works every time. Let's go, dude. Feels really satisfying to hit that every time that it actually works. Especially because that was one of the reasons I didn't want to come back to this category at first, because I had to relearn that shit. Nice. Yeah, well, we do still have to get past Transport Hub, but then we definitely have a run. But yes, that is really good. Booty cheeks, dog, omega balls, ass cheeks. Dude, have we put that in the quote list already? I feel like we definitely should, if we haven't. Almost got stuck there. Oops. Oh, Radish, I was having I think I realized what part of my problem was on the punch hovers. Like, cause I was missing them recently. I think you just need to mash punch. I have a feeling there's some camera angles you can also have that just won't work, but I think that helps. I mean, it makes sense, yeah, because you have to be punching when at the right time, and if you're not, it doesn't work, right? But because I just started like paying more attention to that, like really being like, you know, like just like like after I use kinesis, like that, you know, and it seems to work a little better. So I don't know.
Another survivor. He says he knows you. I said stand still.
Ellie, take it easy. His name is Strauss. I know him.
He looks twitchy. I don't trust him. Don't move.
Ellie,
Cage up.
need him to be not dead. I need him.
Shit. Okay, Isaac.
You could. I mean, I think left click is fine.
Anything.
I mean, Looney's strat for a bit was or he might still do this actually, was putting punch on F as well. So you went like that basically. Like just mash the same button. Yeah, I mean, I always do the same thing I do with like some other 0G like flying like tricks where I just pause the game, lift my mouse up, hold it upside down.
Isaac, come on, move.
Hello, Isaac.
Well, this brings up bad memories.
Although I think even when I do like, I was gonna say I want to do drill skip, I think I might actually just like hold the mouse still,
Heavy equipment pilot, class 4.
still lifting it up.
Engineer.
Nerd. Figures.
I mean, we do technically allow a macro for punching. I just don't use it. So I'm starting to feel a little bit of not like pain, but definitely is like. You can definitely feel my arm getting tired doing that. Especially that trick.
I knew it was only a matter of time before we reached the transit hub.
Record home.
Inoperable.
Are you insane? You cut off power to life support.
Yeah, we'll see.
Survivors over here.
I didn't get transport hub super quickly at my PB, so if we get it within like 1 or 2 tries, we'll save a huge amount of time here. I mean, I cleaned up some mistakes in this level too that we made last time, so
Holy shit, Isaac! Look out!
yeah,
It's headed
could help. Yes, that almost didn't work. Okay, second try is great. Nice, dude. Thanks, buddy. Big time save.
Ellie, how's Strauss doing?
And we got to keep some of our health packs too, which is nice.
You can hear
Because
noises.
last time I had none.
Don't give away my position.
I think it was either 4 or 5, yeah.
I need to
I think
know
4
what
sounds right.
tell me.
The docking pod is off the mag rail. An engineering order has been issued.
This is first run of the day, isn't it?
Ellie,
Or did I have a run die to something?
it looks like the docking pod that runs to the solar array.
No, actually this might be the first run of the day.
That figures.
I don't worry. I can fix this. I'm heading outside to have a look.
I did get it 4th try, okay, yeah.
Ellie,
Yeah, it was 4th try and I made some other weird mistakes.
up to the array. How's Strauss doing?
How do you think he's doing? Can you
Like
hear?
earlier in the level.
He's hallucinating, Ellie. It's part of the sickness.
This is going to be trouble.
I still lost like a little over 10 seconds to my gold there, but part of that was not getting the thing first try. I don't think I got the punch hopper first try either. Maybe I did. As in like the actual like actually getting the hover, not like the full trick. Obviously we got the door dive first try. Or we wouldn't be here. A new world record in hardcore? Holy shit. Congratulations, dude. That's crazy. Ugh. He's gonna be like, I got a 105. Holy shit. On mobile. Imagine hardcore sub 110, man. That would be wild. Even sub 115 would be crazy. Outplayed. I mean, right now, even like 116 would be a pretty crazy run. If I do really want to push this, I'm considering maybe routing out the health upgrades, but not sure. Wow, that sucks at that miss. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the medium med pack up here.
Soon
See that? Not getting hit there would be way more important without health upgrades, though. And transport hub would be a little worse. Like, we would have been fine on this run, so we got it second try, but yeah, you start getting hit more, it's just not gonna work. And I mean, at that point, it's like, if you're routing out, like, health upgrades, you're trying to go pretty fast anyway. So. Any planet in the solar system? Huh. Uranus, dude. Nah, I don't know. Hold on, let me think about it. I was like, this is like the lowest effort joke I can possibly make, but it's still funny, so whatever. Yeah, I don't know, actually. I mean, this one's pretty good. I like being here. No content. It's kind of hard to live on the other planets at the moment. Saturn is the GOAT. True. I am facing the door, right? Yep. Nice. That might have been one punch less than usual there. Bozos. Yo, what's up, Y?
Ellie, it looks like 2 of the mirrors are out of alignment. How's he doing?
He's stopped hyperventilating, but I don't know how much longer he's gonna last. I knew he would just slow me down.
If Strauss dies, so do my chances of destroying the marker. Keep him alive and get to that panel. All right, Ellie, 1 down. How's it looking on your end?
I'm trying to roll back the cover now. Strauss, can you give me a hand with this?
Oh, he'll hurt me. I'm not strong enough.
I promise I'll protect you. Now, just get over here and give me a hand.
That might swing back around and hit me.
Something covering the collector panel.
Maybe not.
Oh my god. There's thousands.
It almost did. Also nice.
Ellie, get out of there.
Oh my god, they're heading this
I gotta learn the timing for that other one. I would save a few more seconds to let go of it there. It's a cool strat Retroid found there. If you don't know what's going on there, if you let go, if you like press the kinesis button to let go of the panel, it'll actually slide into place. If it goes into place when you're not holding it, it doesn't put you in this animation where you get stuck there for a decent amount of time. Lets you get in this thing a lot faster.
Isaac, we have to cross to the government sector before they cut us off. You'll never make it down here in time.
I'll be there.
Not currently. Yeah, I think he's just chilling.
Try to open the CEC door on your level.
Should be plenty of health.
Hold on.
Miss some random vulgarities coming from nowhere. Yeah.
Piece of shit lock. I'm giving it my codes, but it's not working.
Among Us.
Yo, is that Semist? Wait, was that Radish or was that?
It's me.
Hello, Semistry.
I'm not.
Yes, I'm authorized for
Oh,
this.
hello, Super.
Hello.
Open up, you bastard!
Ah, shit. Alright. That's fine.
There, it's open.
Alright, yeah, pretty good chapter 7. 117 pace. Yeah.
You guys there?
I couldn't tell. It's usually one of you two that joins, so I was like, is that Sim? No.
Sim is already in here, but he's deafened.
It's okay.
It's a mystery. Please come back.
I was right here this morning with a crew of 30 people.
But yeah, this is, okay. Yo, nice. Hey!
And before
Hey,
I knew it,
buddy.
they're transformed.
Welcome back.
Arms and legs friends just to escape.
But yeah, this is like, this is technically 117 pace. I mean, the second half of the run has to be pretty good.
I'm sorry.
Or I guess we're more than halfway, but
Here I am again. I've just walked
yeah, we
around
gotta get some pretty good
in a circle
chapters,
today.
you know, but I think it's...
I'm trying to
it's
figure
doable.
out what I want to do. I want to
Meet up.
do I want to undown patch my Callisto to play the DLC?
Do it.
There's a
I mean,
central hub in
I
the
have to
main facility.
re-down
could-
patch, and it's like, man.
You could also just do some more
You
runs.
could make a.
Do some more any percent runs.
Just do it for you.
I'm
to-
stupid, and I don't know how to do
Try
that.
to beat the epic Callisto world record again.
Electric.
What?
It's easy.
I don't know how to do that.
You just switch around the files and keep both installed.
Well, that's taking up so much space in the hard drive, though.
Yeah, it's taking up so much space, but it's better than having to fucking do it over and over.
Well, were you thinking about doing some final transmission runs?
Yeah, but I still want to play any percent, so it's like, man, do I really have to switch back?
You either gotta, I mean, it's either like you re-download it or you keep both versions installed, I guess. Pick your poison, I suppose.
It's kind of cringe. What do you expect?
You expect it. The sunny sunshine.
Alright, let's try not to throw here.
Game.
So, I worked it out a bit more, Sharkhat, and I think AR is gonna be faster.
Nice.
I think. I just need to figure out why Ferris doesn't take damage to it sometimes.
Yeah, that's super weird. Like, actually no damage at all. Right?
So there's yeah, you literally just don't do damage. So Ferris, like one of the bosses in Callisto, you just do no damage to him with the AR sometimes, and I have no idea why. Sometimes
Nice.
sometimes you do damage, sometimes you don't. I don't know. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Because you have to so the strat I'm thinking of is you go out of your way to go buy an extra gun, which is gonna save time on the boss fights at the end of the game.
We'll wait for you up ahead.
And I think it's gonna be faster, but I just had to figure out why he doesn't take damage to it sometimes.
I feel like.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. Like I've restarted the game and stuff, and it still happens. So I don't know.
Usually when this game has issues, it's the game being stupid and hard to stop.
But the game only sometimes has
It only sometimes.
issues, right? Yeah.
Like if it doesn't happen, you can save like 5 seconds on the first fight. But yes, he's streaming.
Not visiting family right now. Hope you're having fun, dude.
Okay, so basically this game just sucks.
Yeah, Callisto sucks.
I mean, that's how I feel every time I play it. It's like fun for a little bit, and then it's just like, man, this sucks.
Yeah, I don't know
You're
why.
not? I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
We need a way to make things more
But this is bigger than you and bigger than the lives of everyone on
Hold up, let's see if I get the bug this time.
Preparations for attack are wrapping up. Looks like it ends here.
You will. You definitely
At this
will.
point, it's all just dead weight.
I just restarted the game,
Isaac?
so...
What did he mean?
You'll definitely get
What
the
did he
bug.
mean when he said dead weight?
So, you buy this assault rifle here at the store, back there. And it gives you 20 bullets, and you can unload on him, and it saves like 4 swings. So because you gotta swing at him with the melee weapon, but you can save a couple swings if you unload at him.
Well,
The Ishimura. If the gravity tethers are still functional,
It takes 20 seconds to go buy the gun, but you probably save more than
if I can line the
that.
tracks up just for a few seconds, you should be able to get the transport across. Stay ready. And take care
Because the
of
final boss kind of gets rolled.
Isaac, no!
I went
This
on
is a
my
really
stream
bad
and just
idea.
started counting. I was like, why was it pinged here? And then I remembered, oh.
You pinged everyone like a dumbass.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was going through the Dead Space Discord back in 2017 and stuff like that, people would just at everyone. Or there's at least like, I think there's at least one person who would do it a lot, but it'd just be like, yo, I mean, which is fine. Like, I don't know how many people were even in the server back then. But it'd just be like, yo, I just got this PB at everyone. It's just like Lamau, dude.
Lamau.
That's funny. I mean, if it were me, like, I wouldn't really care, but I just think it's funny, you know?
See if I get the glitch.
Like this guy would be like, should I do this at everyone? Or should I do this at everyone?
I mean, there's a reason why most
I-
people don't have at everyone privileges in the Discords. People just don't do shit like that. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, he didn't take damage. Let's go. I can't figure out why.
Does it still save time to get the assault rifle if you don't use it on that fight?
Maybe. Because okay, I was thinking you would buy it early to save time on this fight as well, to like mitigate the time loss you'd get.
Do you think New Game
By
Plus
going
would
to buy
be
it?
a cool category?
No.
You'd have the assault rifle upgraded.
If
maybe.
you're gonna have New Game Plus, you should make it dismemberment mode. Because dismemberment mode is faster than New Game Plus. Because all you do is you shoot the final boss's shield one time and it breaks.
I almost didn't get that, but I did. Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
I love how my streaming account is never muted.
Yeah, it's server muted because you were blasting music into it the other day.
No, it was my Steam audio on Steam Deck. Because I was streaming directly from Steam Deck and the only way to get through it and I forgot that I had it on.
Radish, if you're still here, you should just put up my stream on the TV for everybody. Just be like, all right. I don't even know what's on right now. Are there any sports? Is it sports bowl season for anything right now? Just be like, turn that shit off. We're watching this.
We're watching Sharkat.
We're watching Sharkat 87. Sometimes I forget that like people do watch Twitch on things that aren't just like their phone or like a PC or whatever. It's like they might just like whenever I say stupid shit, they might just like have it on their TV, like everyone can hear.
Lamau
in the room.
That's how my mom watched it.
Ellie, I'm almost to the captain's nest to activate the tethers.
Alright. The centrifuge looks full to full power from here.
Great. Let's hope this works. It'll be tight. You ready?
All set. I'll wait for your signal.
Wonder if I've ever gotten anybody in trouble saying something like stupid on stream. Like their
Oh,
parents
no
or something.
shot,
Their parents
right?
or something are like, "What are you watching?" Like I just read out these chat messages we have, you know. It's just like, booty cheeks dog balls omega balls ass or whatever, and someone's parents are just like, "What are you watching?" They're just like, "What are you watching right now?"
Like you hadn't before, but just by saying that you got somebody in trouble.
I don't know. Well, because also like some people just watch on like not even just like their TV. They'll watch through like their Xbox or like PS4 or whatever too, which is cool. I don't know how the I wonder if the Twitch apps are better on like PS4 or something versus like mobile, because the mobile app is kind of ass sometimes. So I feel like
Dude, the Twitch mobile app kind of sucks.
So I feel like I don't know what like it looks like on like PS4 or whatever, but I have to imagine it's almost worse, especially because like if you wanted to chat, you have to like type with a controller.
I don't think you can chat on.
You can't. You have to scan a QR code and then do it on your mobile device.
Oh well, I mean I guess that's fine. Also, yeah. You're marked as a streamer for certain audience. Is that just because of the game though? Because they changed it so if you make your like if you put your category as a specific thing, it'll say that. Like for like Dead Space 2 and Callisto, for example, it'll be like only for mature audiences or whatever. What's weird is they haven't updated that for Outlast Trials.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up,
Outlast Trials isn't intended for mature audiences.
You know, it's a great children's game. It's educational and everything.
Yeah, I mean, if it rates this in Callisto like that, Trials definitely should be included, but whatever.
I feel like Trials.
I mean, I'm pretty sure my stream is already marked as like 18 plus anyway.
Hopefully.
So I don't know what else that really does. Also nice. Alright, big 117 pace into chapter 11. Nice. Nice. It's like perfect placement. What, Dead Space 2 glitchless?
The Callisto glitchless.
Oh man. I was having some fun with that for a bit, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm done. And then Rampancy beat me by like 5-6 minutes, and I was like, okay.
Rampancy's world record's actually kind of good on glitchless, I think.
I believe in you.
I mean, I believe it. He's cracked, yeah.
You can get for like the world record. You just have to try hard enough.
How much slower is the Callisto glitchless world record? I don't even know.
Isn't it still pretty fast? I don't even remember what it is.
I think it's. I have a 116, and that's the record right now.
What does Rampancy have?
A 139.
Not bad.
Nice.
But I mean, any percent can be like way faster. I don't know about glitchless.
I'm not sure yet.
I mean, nobody really has figured it out like glitchless. Ramsey goes to the store a bunch in his glitchless run. I don't know if that's like optimal.
You do more combat, so maybe it is. Do you know what he gets?
He goes to the store like a lot more than you do in any percent. Let me check.
I thought you meant physically get stuff from his computer and go to the store.
No, he goes to the store in the game.
You thought he got up from his PC to go to like the grocery store? Bro, how is that the first thing you think of?
He does a different strat
nice.
than me and Looney do in this room.
I got pretty good luck in this room. I don't really need the safety save there, but I've just been taking it the past couple runs because I don't want to die in this room, you know? Or like, if I do, I can keep going. Like, we're far enough ahead I could die there and reload and still be ahead, probably. Glitchless 100% soon for Callisto.
Okay,
Bruh. Also, what's up, Town Noob?
Grip upgrade.
Yeah, the sneak room. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links? I do not. Sounds pretty cool, though.
Okay, Alexis, hear me out.
What?
When's the final transmission glitchless run?
I mean, it is already. I mean,
She won't help.
what? Nice. I mean, It's the glitchless run actually is pretty good. It's just like playing the game normally, getting rolled by enemies, but then you do the fuse dupes at the end. They're not even dupes. They're not even dupes. You literally just.
Okay, yeah, the rules of glitchless say no item duplication, but it's not like actually item duplication. We just say it is.
I think he's coming for you.
Wait, aren't you allowed to like take fuses with you in main game glitchless though? Or no? I forget.
Yeah,
what,
but
I forget
but
what
that's not duplication though.
Yeah. Yes, I mean the ones you do in final transmission aren't even dupes. Yeah.
Wait, what is Rampasy doing? Oh, that's what he's doing.
Nice. Just being careful there, so don't get blown up. Very nice.
Yeah, what I made your mom do was duplication either. Ignore the other one.
Or what?
So he gets the first grip upgrade in Habitat and in Aftermath, and then in Habitat, what does he buy? He sells a bunch of shit, and then he buys the second grip upgrade in Habitat. Is that faster? I don't think that's faster. Maybe? Nah.
Yeah, I have no idea how much faster glitchless could be in Callisto. I was surprised he beat me by that much, but then again, my run's probably not really that good either, so I mean, it's not that surprising.
Let's see if he uses the. He probably does use the store
What's up,
Lost,
Graphic?
actually, because this level's so long.
What's up, Zubos? The early stream. Yeah, I got work off today, so we're streaming this afternoon. Here's that eye sideways. Yeah, probably would have been pretty difficult.
Wait, is your PB in Callisto Glitches the one with the spider?
It might be. I don't know. I don't remember that. Or I mean, I remember a spider crawling around my desk or something, but I don't know if it was that run or not. Yo, what's up? Probably new PB first run of the day. I mean, maybe. We're not done yet, but we got a good chance, yeah. I do have to get this. I gotta do drill skip, and then we got laser room deload, and then I did get first try eye poke skip on my PB, so kinda gotta get that again to keep a lead. I don't know. I think there's a good chance we gold this split though. Well, I don't know. We'll see. The big scary room. We need a name for that room, but whatever you call it. I don't know, the party room. Bunch of enemies. You know, I don't know. I do like naming certain rooms like funny things. Like I know in like the example I like to give is in like Super Metroid, they have a name for like every room, like every screen of the game. I'm pretty sure. We kind of have that for a few rooms, like some funny names. Like this is the Shaft, you know. We got Deeper Alley, but whatever that room is called was way faster. I had a slightly slower Strauss kill skip though. I think. At least my movement through the big room, like the deloaded room, wasn't as clean.
Hey, what is he buying?
It wasn't a huge deal. It wasn't like a huge deal.
He upgrades shotgun. Surely, I mean that's probably bad.
I mean, Transport Hub is just Transport Hub. Although I did suggest yesterday at the Comedy Club. That is kind of.
He upgrades the shotgun again. Okay. I don't know if that's fast.
Playing that safe.
Wait, strat?
Oh wow, yeah, we saved a lot of time there. Nice. That could actually still be better. Very nice. That should be 10 or not 106. Yeah, 116 some of best man. Nice.
Nice.
Found it.
Great. I think I put wide the system
Very
when I
nice.
passed the nav cards. Thank God.
Yeah.
Hey, what did you do? I just lost the control holograms.
Yeah, the circuit junction just shorted out. I'll have to find another one.
Well, it's standard. There should be another one around here somewhere.
I'll look. Any luck up there?
Well, no. Not now.
Right. It doesn't recognize a new junction.
I think I've got it from up here. What? I didn't hear you.
Okay, let's keep going now.
I did it. I got it started. There, you know, there's a
Listen, if
lift
they
on
can
the
speedrun
right.
one move, you can speedrun for it. Look at that. Oh, does the forward mode even?
Okay. Okay. Come on.
Alrighty, let's see what this beast can do.
Should be good. Damn, dude. First run of the day, look at that pace. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Bruh. All right, now we wait.
Imagine waiting.
True.
Does the stream look as? Oh yeah. Like the way I stream my Steam Deck is so shit.
I got about a minute left. This is the only thing I don't like about Super Drill. Otherwise, I love everything about this version of the trick. It's fast, easy. It works in hardcore. This is actually the only one that works in hardcore. Well, okay. Technically, there is another version you could do that's about the same speed, if not maybe slightly faster. But
I feel
it's
like that needs to be fixed. If it doesn't.
otherwise it's incredibly ass though. The original version of Super Drill was this shit where you would like fly forward and you had to hit a load trigger to load the level in, but it was like one of those ones where you have to pass through the load trigger. Like you have to go from one side of it through the other before it'll load. It's not like you just touch it. Yeah, it was really bad. That's why we have some, I think we even have 1 or 2 quotes about like, oh, you going for super drill? Because it used to be a joke because it was so unreasonably difficult and inconsistent that it was like, oh yeah, if I really feel like just killing my run, I'll go for it, you know.
So let me guess, world record had it, so it was the only way you could beat it.
I never got that in a run. That version of the trick was never done in a run, I'm pretty sure, or at least it was never done on a world record or PB.
God.
It was really bad. And then we found, well, actually, Sim is the one that suggested trying to door dive that door there. And then we found this version that's way easier.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, the Sim is back.
Yo, thank you for the luck. Appreciate it.
Sure, cat.
Need an emote for good pace. I think I might actually have 1 or 2 emote slots open. I gotta think of some stuff.
Sure, cat. Cargo aisles.
Let's do it, buddy.
Do you have Wayne in your emote selection?
Yeah, Wayne is one of them, yeah. Oh.
We're getting closer, Isaac. The marker knows you're here.
I still don't know what to do.
When the time comes, you will.
I wonder how long cargo is when cutscene skips. I'm gonna time it.
Have fun.
It's gonna be something ridiculous.
I mean, it's still gonna be like.
It's still pretty long. Yeah.
It's still gonna like without cutscene skips, it's like 15 minutes, but.
God, remember that cutscene in between the end of cargo and like when you actually gain control in the run?
That's actually 10 minutes. That cutscene's literally 10 minutes.
That sounds awful.
Yeah,
it's cool the first time you watch it, but yeah.
It's cool the first time you watch it.
Because Ferris is there a lot, and he's cool.
It's a good cutscene. Ferris is the best character.
Nice.
But yeah, it's cool the first time you watch it, but it's literally 10 minutes.
Yes. That was really good.
It actually might not be that long.
It's probably 10 minutes.
It feels like
it's
it.
Not. It feels.
It probably isn't actually a full 10 minutes, but it definitely feels like it.
I
think it grabbed. Nice. Big time save already.
I'm pretty sure this is only gonna be like 5 minutes.
Nah, this can't 116, but if I get first try eye poke, this will be really good. I actually got a time if this is faster, because I used to do this for safety, like I am now, but there's a chance it could actually be faster.
Alexis, have you ever played
any of the what?
Because you can, if you're not invincible, because I'm not invincible anymore,
games,
and it lets you do a reload cancel on the final boss.
Is it Skate 3? When that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago, though.
It's really fun just getting your character to play all of them.
Let's fucking go, dude.
I'm pretty sure it's like 3 minutes.
Let's go. Okay. You gotta open the store. Well, I'm at the final boss.
Let's go, Shark. 117.
117, man.
Almost 116.
Yo, what's up, Morphine? Yo, thank you. It'll be like a 117-20 something if the boss is good, I think.
Wait, 16?
117-20.
Oh, I thought you said 116-20. I was gonna be like, what the fuck?
No, 116 is a pretty insane time. My sum of best is 116.53, so like it's, and I could push my golds down and I could skip health upgrades to save a decent amount of time, but like, dude, actually, like I'm pretty sure my inventory is like stacked with health packs right now. I'm getting to the point where I probably don't even need the health upgrades. Can I get it realistically? I don't know. I mean, some of the late game splits can be improved a lot. Like chapter 11 I could gold by a lot still. I could gold chapter 6 by a decent amount not doing the health upgrade. I don't know how much faster this split can be, for example. I mean, there's a lot of things that could be worked out a little bit too. Like, I don't know if this strat I'm doing on the boss is the exact fastest thing I could do. I want to test that actually. I want to see if like just shooting her with a pulse rifle here is faster than waiting for this mine to explode.
Yeah, Shark.
Because this strat, because that takes 5 seconds to explode there, for example, you know. And it's just to get the marker to open without using contact beam. Did that hit her? Okay, it did. Alright. GG, dude. Wow. First run of the day, man. Dude, I was saying, like, I just, or maybe I didn't say this, I don't know, but, like, it feels like all I really needed to do was break that, like, mental barrier and get, I just needed to get the punch hover and chapter 11 more consistent, man, and then, boom. Literally, last run I did was a 118, was PD, this is PD, like, by, like, a minute. Yo, thank you, everybody, I appreciate it. Yo, say hi to YouTube again, I guess.
Hi, YouTube.
You're streaming to YouTube now?
No, I mean I upload my PBs to YouTube.
Oh.
I mean, they wouldn't need to say hi to YouTube if we were streaming to YouTube because they'd also be watching right now too. What's up, Cash?
Yeah, so Shark Hat, cargo's 3.5 minutes, but to get to the spot where you start the run, it's 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's not as bad as I thought, but...
Imagine having to do that before Bruv, though.
Before Bruv, though? Yeah.
That is cool that it only adds, like, 4 minutes to the run, though. So, I mean, even if you, like, it'd be like, the run would be like a 120 if you added that, right? Yeah. Still
Yeah,
pretty fast.
Like that.
Yo, happy 4th to you, too.
You complete bastard. Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die?
It just came plowing by.
Yeah, don't celebrate too much, you know, technically. Could die here, but I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it.
If you die in the flight sequence, I'm unsubscribing.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time. Heads up.
Oh shit, yo, Cash, thank you for the
Not a
gift, man.
subscriber super.
Yo, I really appreciate that. Thank you for the gift to Colonel Phoenix.
You have no money.
I thought you meant subscriber on YouTube.
Happy 4th to the American brothers. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm streaming right now, actually, is I have work off today. I promise I will pay attention.
What the hell is a hype chat?
It's like YouTube Super Chat, where you like
I get posted for $5? Hell nah!
Yeah, exactly. It's like you pay and your message will like be pinned for a certain amount of time. Happy Treason Day, true. Oh yeah, that's a gold, nice. Play a decent amount.
117.
Let's go, 117, 23. Let's go. That's a good time. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go. That's world record by 1 minute and 8 seconds. Dude, we got a minute. The last run I did last night was like literally the last attempt I did before this. 1 minute 14 second PB, and that's a 1 minute 8 second PB. Dude, I was telling you guys I was overdue for a PB. Let's go. Let's go.
Shark, what are you gonna do for the rest of the stream?
It's a thick improvement. Good question. Any percent D-Russ, dude?
Callisto!
Maybe.
You can improve your PB.
True. I actually do not have the Callisto down patch installed.
What?
That doesn't even matter though. I don't do habitat launch, so.
If you don't do habitat launch, it like really doesn't matter. I think it loses like 2 seconds.
Isn't the only reason you down patch is because the loading speeds are different? Like it's better on down
It's
patch?
better on old patch, but there's also like in below when you're following Danny, you lose like a couple seconds on new patch.
Oh, I mean, I don't really care about that too much at the moment.
You literally lose like 2 seconds.
But yo, thank you
That's the only
everybody.
other difference.
Yeah, that's a solid run.
And in glitchless they moved that checkpoint.
I gotta look and see where my time loss was. I golded a lot of stuff this run. That was really nice. I could have saved a bit more time in chapter 6. I know chapter 1 I lost like 8 seconds or so. I don't know, man. I'm actually not sure if I want to keep grinding this. I mean, my last 2 runs in a row have PB'd by a lot. From here, the time save would definitely be smaller, though.
Considering you just got world record by a whole minute, like that's insane.
Yeah. We pushed this from 119, what, like 50 something down to this the past couple of weeks, but like literally most of that was in the past 24 hours. Like almost all of that. We finally just like, it took me a while just to like, I mean, because I was losing all my runs to, I was losing all my runs to chapter 6 and then chapter 11. Yeah, we can look through the splits and see, but that was definitely really solid. I mean, how much was I off my sum of best? Go see a sim. Like 33, 34 seconds. Wait, is that right? Something like that. Being within like 30-ish seconds of sum of best is pretty good. I'd say that's usually that. Well, we use that as like a really loose, like, oh yeah, that's like a really good run in this game. But yeah, I mean, my golds, some of my golds could be faster. Like I know my chapter 11 gold for sure can be a little bit faster, but I got a really sick gold that time. I mean, I missed a shot. I lost a couple seconds to that one enemy in the beginning of that chapter, and then the actual skip could have been faster, like some of the movement, and then I think there's like one other thing. Oh, I safety saved. Like, not doing the safety save would save a couple more seconds, but we're talking like, oh yeah, if that was like perfect, I don't know, I could maybe save like 6 or more seconds there, just based on those 3 things. I mean, it can always be faster, you know. I don't know. That was solid though.